Ottawa was chosen as Canada's capital in 1857 by Queen Victoria, the monarch of the British Empire, which then included Canada. The decision was influenced by several key factors, including Ottawa's strategic location, defensible position, and its position as a compromise between two rival regions, Ontario, then known as Canada West, and Quebec, then Canada East. Ottawa's selection helped solidify the unity of the provinces in a geographically balanced and accessible location. Ottawa is located on the Ottawa River, close to the border between Ontario and Quebec, making it a central point between Toronto in the west and Montreal in the east, both of which were large and influential cities in Canada at the time. This balanced location between the two main linguistic and cultural groups, English-speaking Canadians in Ontario and French-speaking Canadians in Quebec, helped ease tensions between these regions. Ottawa's position at the boundary also made it symbolic of the unity of the provinces. At the time of Ottawa's selection, security concerns were paramount due to rising tensions with the United States following the War of 1812 and fears of future American expansion. Unlike other major Canadian cities located near the US border, Ottawa was further inland, making it less vulnerable to attacks or invasions. The natural geography of Ottawa, surrounded by forests, rivers, and hills, made it easier to defend. In the 19th century, this defensibility was a critical factor, especially considering that cities like Toronto, Montreal, and Kingston were all more exposed. By the mid-19th century, Ottawa had developed into a prosperous lumber town with a significant industrial base, contributing to its economic stability and growth potential. Additionally, the newly built Rideau Canal, constructed for military purposes after the War of 1812 as an alternative route to the St. Lawrence River, connected Ottawa to Lake Ontario, adding to its strategic importance and enhancing its access to other parts of Canada. This made Ottawa a practical choice for governance, as it was accessible by both road and waterways. Toronto, Kingston, Montreal, and Quebec City all vied to be Canada's capital. However, rivalry and regional biases made it difficult to choose any one of these cities without risking favoritism or resentment. Ottawa, a relatively small and neutral city at the time, emerged as an ideal compromise. Its location in Ontario but close to Quebec allowed it to be geographically central without favoritism, reinforcing national unity in a fledgling Canada. Queen Victoria's choice of Ottawa as the capital is still regarded as a visionary decision. Over the years, Ottawa has grown from a small lumber town into Canada's fourth-largest city, home to a thriving political, cultural, and technological community. It hosts Canada's federal government, the Parliament buildings, and numerous museums, cultural institutions, and international embassies, making it a city that reflects Canadian diversity, history, and unity. Ottawa's selection as Canada's capital was rooted in practical, strategic, and unifying factors. Its defensible location, balanced position between rival regions, and Queen Victoria's endorsement all played a role in making Ottawa a fitting choice. Today, Ottawa stands as a symbol of Canadian heritage and an embodiment of the country's commitment to compromise and unity. Thank you for watching. We have some amazing videos coming up, so stay tuned and make sure to hit the subscribe button.